Depending on how much you want to cook or who you're cooking for, whether it's by yourself or with someone else, you have to consider how much you're going to get and how much you're wanting to spend. It's good for you to have a £50 budget so that you know if you don't like the food, you can always try something else and it wasn't expensive. And the thing is about it is that I did make more mistakes the first time than I did the second time. The other challenge that I wanted to say is that you need to dedicate at least 2 hours, because while I was cooking the creamy courgette lasagna and I had all the ingredients for it, I realized that I didn't cook for 30 minutes and it took a long time. And even though you are looking at the instructions and you take a little break, you're spending more time than you would have liked, and that's because you're having breaks in between. The challenge of cooking the creamy courgette lasagna is that I didn't have enough measurements for some of the ingredients that I was cooking. And the other thing was that I had many breaks. So if you are cooking, you should tidy up along the way, but you should also have less breaks so that you don't spend too much time than you would like. And that's what discourages people from cooking, because you may be cooking by yourself and you're not really cooking with someone else. At first, I did do it by myself, and you'll see my first attempt very soon. And then I had helpful advice for like the second one, because I know the tutorial that I was looking at, it didn't really have any minced meat. I didn't know the layers of the lasagna. So it's better for you to just look of what you're cooking, of how it should be like, and then realize what the food should look like and how it should taste like. And the thing is, all the food that I did cook, it did taste good. I'll let my team be the judge of the presentation. I want to be calling my supporters my team, or Temmie's team. I don't want to be calling you guys, like you've been here for a while. And yeah, if you like cooking, if you want to get into cooking, this is the sign that you should start cooking. I'm going to cook a lasagna creamy courgette. I'm starting off with one because I want to at least give it a go before I actually get more. I want to see how it looks, I want to see how it tastes. I wanted to say as well that depending on how long the cooking goes on for, it could go on for a while, but I'm aiming to do this within 30 minutes. Okay, what's it called again? Yeah, so first of all, it was like 250 grams of ricotta cheese from the looks of it. And I added in the tomato sauce, but it wasn't enough. But I still microwaved it for like 2 minutes because they wanted it to be hot. And then afterwards I added this meat seasoning and then salt. Like, I think I know what I'm doing, but at the same time, it is my first time, so I'd rather experience it than not at all. And I do see why people don't cook, because it takes up so much time. But what you will notice is that my kitchen right now is like a mess.